everyone, welcome back. Today we're diving into one of the most useful grammar topics for expressing opinions and descriptions: comparatives, superlatives, and degree modifiers. By the end of this video, you'll be able to say things like, "The city is far more interesting than I expected," or "It's not as expensive as I thought." Sounds good? Let's get started. First up, comparatives. We use these to compare two or more things. There are three types or three groups. Group 1, short adjective. For short adjectives, usually one syllable, we add er. Fast, faster. Big, bigger. Notice that big doubles the final consonant because of the consonant-vowel-consonant idea. Keep that in mind. Group 2, longer adjectives. For longer adjectives, two syllables or more, we use more or less, more interesting or less useful. We never say more faster. That's a very common mistake, so watch out. Group 3, irregular adjectives. And then we have the irregular forms. You just have to memorize these: good, better; bad, worse; far, further; and others. Now let's talk about superlatives. When something is at the top or bottom of a group. We're not comparing two things anymore. We're saying something is the most or least of all. Short adjectives take est, and we always use the before them. The fastest car, the biggest city. Group 2, longer adjectives, we usually use with the most. The most interesting film I've ever seen. Pay attention, interesting isn't changing. Irregular forms: the best, the worst, the furthest. Think of it like a ladder or pyramid. Comparatives move you one step up or down. Superlatives put you at the very top or bottom. Here's where it gets really interesting: degree modifiers. These help us say how much bigger, faster, or better something is, like give details. We can use far, much, slightly, a bit before comparatives. This laptop is much faster than my old one. Or the new office is slightly bigger. It's a bit more expensive but worth it. Living here is far better than I expected. Quick tip: far and much are stronger. Use them for big differences. Slightly and a bit are softer. Use them for small differences. Modifiers are optional. It's not necessary to use them in every sentence. Our last structure is super useful for expressing equality and inequality. The as, pay attention to pronunciation, as. This coffee is as good as the one in Italy. We're saying equal, the same level. Not as plus adjective as. The film wasn't as exciting as the book. It means inequality. The film was lower on the scale. Or less adjective. This route is less direct than the highway. This means the same as not as, just slightly more formal option. Now let me show you something really important: how these structures connect and replace each other. This is what gives you real flexibility in English. Look at this sentence. Online courses aren't as expensive as in-person ones. We can say exactly the same thing with a comparative. Online courses are cheaper than in-person ones. Or, not as expensive as becomes cheaper than. Same meaning, but different structure. One more. City life isn't as quiet as life in the countryside. City life is noisier than life in the countryside. Both options are correct. Both are natural. Knowing both gives you twice the options when you speak or write. So let's recap what we covered. Comparatives for comparing two or more things or group of things. Faster, more interesting, better. Superlatives for the extreme in a group. The fastest, the most interesting, the best. Degree modifiers to show how much, how big the difference is. Far, much, slightly, a bit. as or not as, for equality or inequality. And connecting structures, how not as and comparatives express the same idea. Now it's your turn to practice. Check the exercises linked below this video. See you in the next module.